You are welcome once again to the National Election Security Task Force Press Center for this evening's briefing. As you are well aware, as part of our preparations towards ensuring the security of the general elections ahead of us, the National Election Security Task Force, under the chairmanship of the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufu-Dampare, has been holding series of engagement with various stakeholders. We believe that engagement is a key to ensure that we are on the same page and we are working together to ensure security during the elections. Today, the Inspector General of Police and the team from the Police Management Board met leaders or representatives of the NDC and the NPP as both parties prepare for their final rallies ahead of the general election. These rallies are scheduled for tomorrow. For the NPP, they will be holding their rallies at the University of Ghana Sports Park, and the NDC will be holding theirs at the Zurich Park in Medina. As part of measures to ensure there is security, law and order, and both parties and their supporters are able to hold their rallies without any security breaches, the Inspector General of Police today led a team from the Police Management Board and the Accra Regional Commander and his divisional commander as well to visit the location. They walked the various locations to look for access routes to make sure that we can coordinate the movement of the supporters to the two rallies without any security hitches whatsoever. At Medina, we met leaders of the groups or representatives of the parties on the ground, and we engaged with them, did the work with them, toured the location, looked at their parking sites, looked at the main event center. We inspected exit and entry points. We did the same thing at Legon as well, where we met some representatives of the party and the IGP, engaged with them, interacted with them, made them understand why we thought that recce was necessary, all aimed at ensuring that everybody who shows up for either rally will be safe. After that work and inspection of the two facilities, the representatives of the parties were invited to a meeting at the headquarters, which meeting just ended. And at the meeting, we discussed with them the need to put in place some road diversions and roadblocks to help direct their supporters to the various locations without any difficulties at all. After deliberations with both the leaders of the NPP and the NDC, both of them agreed with the police. They were actually very happy that we had put such arrangement in place for them. They expressed their commitment to work with their party supporters, their faithfuls, to speak to them, to bring to the attention the security arrangements that have been put in place so that both parties can have their rallies. As we know, both locations are quite in some proximity, but that notwithstanding, the police are going to be on the ground. We are going to deploy sufficiently to ensure that there will be no hitches at all. So as part of the arrangement, the road diversion will go as follows. NPP supporters who will be coming from Adenta direction towards Legon, they would take left at the Reese Junction, move towards Aviation, and appear on the UPSA road or Oponglo area. That will let them access the University of Ghana Sports Park without having to go through Medina and the Zongo Junction areas. Also, NPP supporters who will be coming from the Dome direction towards Legon will go right at the Hacho Junction towards Gempa and then access the University of Ghana campus from there. In the case of the NDC, their supporters coming from Tetepashi, to avoid them going through Legon, will take right at Shiashi towards the UPSA and then take left to hit the main Medina Accra road. Also, NDC supporters who will be coming from Dome will take left at the KFC junction on the Hatcho Road towards the Wisconsin direction. This will make it very easy for them to get to Zongo Junction without having to go through Legon. And in all these situations, our officers will be on the ground to offer direction and to assist the various groups get to their location with ease. In addition to these road diversions, there will be a roadblock in front of the location where the NDC will hold their rally. This is because the place is a little restricted. It is just to prevent cars getting congested so that the supporters can have free access to the location. In addition to these road diversions and the roadblock, we advise the party representatives to also talk to their supporters, especially those who will be moving in groups, that the police officers will not permit them to go against the diversions that have been put in place. So the officers will be there to guide them, support them, and actually direct them to the right route they must use to get to their location. This also applies to party supporters from both sides who will be moving in motorbikes in groups, that they should do well to adhere to the diversions that have been provided for them. We are sure, and the party representatives also agree with us, that if these guidelines are adhered to, both of them will hold their rallies peacefully, and their supporters will also be able to attend without any hindrances whatsoever. In case of any difficulty with any supporter or any group or any member of the public, they should feel free to contact the Police Emergency Center for Election 2024 on our toll-free number 0800 311 311, and our officers will be on hand to respond and offer the necessary assistance. We want to once again assure the good people of Ghana, especially the motoring public, that tomorrow our officers would be at various positions across the affected areas to make sure they are able to go about their duties with very minimum inconvenience as much as possible. And we remain committed to working with all stakeholders across the country as we all work towards the general election, so that there will be peace, security, law and order, and our country, Ghana, will be at peace with itself come 7th December and beyond. Thank you very much for your attention.